Hi, good morning. So today I'm going to Pushkar for the first time, and I'm going on a budget. So keep watching and see how we're going to manage everything. Like this is the first time I'm going to stay in a hostel, and like I said, this is first time I'm going to Pushkar. I wanted to go during Holi because it's famous for Holi celebrations and stuff like that. But I was really concerned like safety issues and stuff like that. But this is a good time to go. So it's morning. I just woke up and I have to get going to the bus stand, and uh, I'm still sleepy. I don't know if you can see that, and from my voice, this is literally the first thing I'm saying this morning. So yeah, keep watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and just watch it to the end. I hope it's going to be fun, and let's see what Pushkar has in stock for us. So first things first, I had to get to the bus stand, like I mentioned earlier, and I took an Uber bike from my place to the bus stand, and the bus came. It was quite on time. It came like let's say 5-10 minutes after I had gotten there, and we boarded the bus. So the bus wasn't full from the first place we took it, which was Barney Park. So we had to go to 200 bypass, called Doso bypass, and picked up some more people. And one thing the bus did that we didn't think it was going to do was it kept stopping as it was going and picking people up. Like, so most times when you book a bus like that, it just picks up the amount of people that paid for the bus and just goes on ahead to its journey. So this is Ajmer actually, and this is somewhere I really would love to come back to and see because they have beautiful water bodies. It's actually a really beautiful city. I passed through the other direction, not this one, when I was going to Gangapur. You can check it in my Gangapur Diwali videos. I'm going to put that up there. But the views from there were gorgeous, I must say. So, yeah, back to the bus. So, it kept dropping people and picking people up. So, it kind of lengthened the journey, and we got there in a longer time than we should have. And then the bus passes through these mountains, and the view from there is amazing. Like, these videos, in my opinion, don't even do it justice because I had to speed up some parts and stuff like that. And then we came across this temple where people were eating, and we had gotten to Pushkar here. So this is the bus stand at Pushkar. They had fruits being sold, and we took an auto from the bus stand to our hostel, but there's a limit the auto could go, so we got off and we just used the map. It was easy to locate, and we're walking down to our hostel. So it's in this gully at this narrow street, and all the way up. So you kind of walk uphill. And the name of the hostel is called Hide Inn. It's at Pushkar. If you're ever in Pushkar or you intend to go there, it's somewhere I would recommend. It was properly maintained, clean. The bathrooms were clean. The beddings were clean as well. They had blankets, pillows, clean bed sheets, and when we were leaving the next day, we saw like when they took out all the sheets and were replacing new sheets. So I think that's a very important thing because I've been to quite a number of hotels here in India, and the sheets were not clean at all. So to be somewhere that, and yeah, so for that reason, I always hold my own pillowcase and bed sheets as well, just so that at least I can have a good night's sleep. But it wasn't necessary, to be honest, to even use yours here because it was really clean. Floor was well clean, the bathrooms were clean as well. And one thing I liked about the hostel was the paintings on the walls. It was just very cute and gave this whole secondary school boarding house vibe, which was nice. Like, it made you feel comfortable and want to relax. Like, so this is the terrace of the hostel, right? So we sat here like at midnight and we met someone there and we were just chatting. It was a very lovely experience. I think that that's one thing you get in the hostel, which I experienced for the first time, that you never get in a hotel. Because in a hotel, there, apart from maybe the lobby area, there are not really so many places you can sit and hang out with other guests. But that's something you can do at hostels and stuff like that. And there are like monkeys everywhere, but they had these nets to protect the monkeys from getting in, and that's me just catching trips on the terrace. So now I'm going to show you what our own like our room looked like. So it's like a three bunk beds, and it was just three of us. No other guests came that day, so it was nice. And that's Ashmita on the left, and that's Sneha behind. So the first thing I did was I had aloo parathas because I hadn't had proper breakfast that morning and I was hungry. It wasn't very good, but it was, okay. And then took a nap, and then Ashmita took a nap, and it was raining while Ashmita took a nap. So we literally just went there, and the first few hours we took nap. So when the rain stopped and we were all awake, freshened up, and we stepped out. And so this is what the city looks like at night, and it's gorgeous. Like I really enjoyed like just walking around the streets here at night. So in like Jaipur, right? There are places you can walk around at night, but it's quite far from me. And here to be able to just step out of my hostel and just walk was a lovely experience. And the market had so much stuff from beads, like bangles. I mean, if this was back home, I would say they were waist beads, but I'm not sure exactly how they are being used. And we're just having fun in the market.
What? I think like for put and stuff.
Yeah.
Not these are accessories and everything. Oh. It's called Bohemian dresses.
Yeah, I have to buy some tomorrow. I love them because they're usually like so comfortable and you can just. And I'm like so big on harem pants and like boho dresses and stuff like that. This city had so much of them. Like there was so many types of sustainable clothing that if you're like big on nature and stuff like that, you really enjoy them. The small bangles.
Making a small vlog for my friend. They have such nice stuff here.
And Ashmita holding on to this camera was amazing for me. She did a pretty good job. I think I should hire her as my videographer once I can afford to do that. Also, Ashmita and I met like about 3 years ago on Bumble, right? And we had kept in touch like via WhatsApp and Instagram over time. We like made so many plans to meet, but unfortunately, it always just fell through. And then a week before this, she just texted me like, "Yo, we're going to Pushkar on Saturday, and you're coming." And then I thought of saying no because I was quite skeptical. And then I was like, I haven't left town in a while. Let me just do that. And I did that, and I have no regret. I had so much fun because uh to meet people in person for the first time. Like I had never met Sneha. I literally just started talking to Sneha on the group chat like a few days before this trip when we were trying to like make all the final arrangements and stuff. But if you had seen us like our trial in Pushkar, you would have assumed we were like very old friends that had, met like 5, 10 years ago because it was such a behen code moment. It was such a really, really nice thing to be a part of.
You're literally buying this one.
And we took so many photos. I'll think about adding to the end of this, but I'm not sure I will. But we took so many amazing photos. We had so much fun, and this is the second time holding like a real gun. I held a pistol once. That was heavier and stuff. I don't know. Maybe this was locally made. I don't know, but it was nice. And just together, channeling my inner 007 and just having fun, just relaxing, and it was nice. It was really nice. So it was surprising that they just had like weapons for sale, just like in display in the middle, like in town. It was a very interesting concept for me because they are like swords, knives, spears, guns. I thought they were toys at first. I didn't know they were like the real deal. Like I just thought they were toys, but apparently they're not toys. If you want like the swords, they'll get them sharpened for you and stuff like that. So we took pictures because we're not buying any of those things, and we decided to proceed into the market. Yeah, and this is me taking more photos for Sneha of her, matching with the weapon, like her dress and this world is like the same thing. You think they were together. I mean, you think, yeah. What am I saying now? I'm just blabbing now. Anyway, so yeah, we took much more photos and just chilling. And if you look to the right, can you see those patterns of the scarves? They had like so many gorgeous, gorgeous looking things there in Pushkar.
Yeah. Don't you want any food? No, I never done this. I don't like it. Okay. Since childhood, we are just coming here, so now we are done almost.
So journey actually is we are not just walking around, right? I mean, obviously we are walking around to see the city, but we're actually trying to go get dinner. Ashmita has been here multiple times with friends, family, and Sneha has also been here multiple times. So it was just me that was here for the first time. So Sneha suggested we go to a pizza place, and she said pizza was really good and everything. So we're walking there, and there are like so many rooftop restaurants. Yeah, and remember what I mentioned about these sustainable clothing and stuff. If you look around, you see that many of those clothes are sustainable. And I thought this pots, I'm sorry, these cups, they were really cute, and the patterns. I got these shorts actually because I really liked them, and we wanted to see this Madame D'Souza because I don't know, the vibe just was really nice. It looked like a really good place, but we didn't, and we intend to go back to Pushkar and visit there someday. And so this is where we settled upon, which Sneha suggested in the first place, La Pizzeria, and the vibe inside was very nice, very calming, very mindful. So the roof is covered because, like I said, there are like so many monkeys here, and then it's dimly lit, which is why the food is not visible and stuff like that. So we settled for hummus platter, which came with one pita bread, and then we got an extra one. Then we got pizza. By the time we were done with the hummus platter and started with the pizza, we were like filled up already, but we still tried because we couldn't let our money waste. The food was good, and then the lemonade was there was lemon nana and lemon nada, and that made us really laugh.
I took the whole place by the beast. And this beach got me out of the beach. Without having nothing. Means nothing. Do again. Business. Business. This is business. खड़ी हो जा. Guys, this lipstick caused my heart. Business. This is the shade of lippy. How they do it like this? They shoot like this. Okay. Oh my god, it's so good. Don't go down. It was such a natural reaction. So good. Yeah.
And I put some of those clips there, which for me are quite embarrassing, but they were really funny, and it just shows like how much fun and comfort we had with each other. We laughed so like my cheeks were hurting at night, like before I slept, because of how much I had laughed. It was so good. And in the morning, we needed to have breakfast before we uh, got back, like on our journey back to Jaipur. And so the vibe for the market in the morning was different from at night. So we saw this man selling bindi kit, and bindi is that thing that you see Hindus use on their forehead. It's sometimes round, sometimes of different shapes. I'm sure maybe if you watch Indian movies or stuff like that, or you see Indians where you live, you most likely see some of them with that in the middle of their forehead, just between the eyebrows. So that's the bindi. And this kit he has kind of helps you apply it automatically. So you just put it. He had different patterns and different colors. So he had different packages, and we discussed with him after that. Oh, look at my biceps, so good. Anyway, we are the gym guys. Anyway, so as I was saying, we thought we'll ask him a couple of questions, and Sneha kind of translated for me.
Is for bindi. It's you different design.
Okay, is it only for bindi, or can you use it for like body art?
Yeah, but this is for bindi.
she is asking that is it only for bindi or we can use it any या फिर आप इसको और कहीं भी जगह आप यूज कर सकते
और
हो.
भी कहीं यूज कर सकते हैं.
Okay. He is saying that we can use it in different places in our body, like wherever you want to.
So, for example, can I fill up my hand with it?
Yes, body.
I can do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, first.
Like वो पूछ रही है क्या पूरे बॉडी में लगा सकते
हाँ लगा
हैं,
सकते
मेरे
हैं.
पूरे हाथ पे लगा सकते हैं.
हाँ लगा सकते हैं.
Okay, okay. ये कितना है?
ये 200 है.
चार कलर है. कितना डिजाइन है?
ये 8 8 है.
आठ.
8.
Okay, okay. So,
This one more
all
quantity.
design same और अलग अलग
No,
है.
this अलग अलग है. This
Okay.
one more quantity है, more color.
Oh, okay. ये कितना है?
ये 300 है.
ये
Big pack.
300 है.
And yeah, I used that opportunity to also practice my Hindi because my Hindi practice is going slow but going okay. So that's for the bindi in case you one day in Pushkar and you find the man and you want to get some. So in the morning there are like more food things to buy because more stores were open. But when you go to Pushkar, you need to understand something that there are so many temples around the city, and based on my one I have a previous video with a friend Fadila where we spoke about Rajasthani food, over Rajasthani food, and our experience here in India. And she mentioned that they do not sell chicken near temples. So, or let me say non-vegetarian food, which is chicken, beef, and all that stuff. So I don't know because I didn't ask anyone, but I want to assume that that's one of the reasons why you cannot find non-vegetarian food in Pushkar. Now I can't say if it's for the whole Pushkar or just this side of Pushkar because there are like so many temples around here. Like if you look like mostly towards the right, because there's like I think it's a lake. Like there's a lake. I'm not sure. On the right side, the water body that we see here, there are like a lot of temples close to them. So for that reason, they don't sell non-vegetarian food. And there are like quite a number of foreigners. So most of them, we saw them at night and like at the restaurants and stuff, coming out to eat. And there are places you see in India. You don't think people go there, like non-Indians, but this is a very touristy place, I must say, like very touristy, and it's very famous for its holy celebrations, like the whole streets. I don't know if it's this street or I think it's the one closer to the bus stand. Like those whole streets are closed down for holy celebrations. I'm not sure if this is filled up as well, like I mentioned earlier, but everywhere is filled up and covered, and people just celebrating holy and just having so much fun in the cities. So we walked down to get breakfast, and unfortunately everything we ate that morning wasn't good. There was one spot we went that had carrot cake, and so we saw it at night, like the night before when we were going. We saw it and we thought, oh, we should try the carrot cake there. And I must say, it's the worst carrot cake that I've ever had. I think we could have just tried one of these small pois being fried here that you can see on the screen, and that would have been much more satisfying for us than that carrot cake. And see, this is one of those temples. It's just there towards the river, and that kimono was really, really gorgeous and it looked good. Anyway, as I was saying, and then the food itself too was not good. You're going to this food very, very soon. And then that's another area to the lake. And then we went to this cafe Lake View because we saw it last night, the previous night, not last night. We saw it the previous night and it looked good. So we thought we'd check it out for breakfast. So when we got up there, we saw the people we were having a chat with on the terrace at the hostel. We saw them there and they kind of said hi and kept it going. And here the coffee was good, but they didn't have lots of food options. And when I saw like a lot of things other people were eating, it didn't really look appetizing to me. So yeah, that was the coffee. The coffee was okay. I would give it like a 6.5 over 10. But generally, the food at La Pizzeria was good. So let's say out of the three things we ate in Pushkar, one was really good. The remaining two were just of average. Oh, look at those hands. Were just of average. I'll just rate the average. And yeah, this is the tally we ate. Oh my god, it was bad. So if you ever want to visit Pushkar, please do. I think do 2 days. That will be sufficient. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe.